Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I filmed this silver smoky eye look paired with like a pinky nude lip. I know I missed like 3 upload days. That's only because my videos weren't coming out the way I wanted them to, and I don't want to post anything that I don't think is like good quality. I want my videos to be very good quality, that way you guys can see things almost true to color, as true to color as I can get them, and try to make everything just look good and just like up to my standards. So that's why I missed so many video uploads. But today I'm gonna be doing this look. I did use the Kylie Jenner holiday collection palette to do the silver eyeshadow, but you can use any like silver eyeshadow. I just used that one because I haven't used that palette in so long. I just decided to use it today. But you can use any silver that you have, and with any other colors that I've used today in this video. You can use whatever you have at home. But this look is basically really simple. I think I use maybe 4 or 5 eyeshadows. I know that sounds like a lot, but I didn't use a lot of every single eyeshadow. I only used like a little bit to get this look, and I really think this look was very simple and easy to follow along with. But yeah, I think I look bomb and beat. Like, I'm in love. I'm wearing the Lily lashes in the style Vegas. I like these lashes. I love Lily lashes. I don't think these are everyday use, but they're very dramatic and they just look so pretty. Oh, and I did use another limited edition item, which was the Jackie Aina and Artist Couture collaboration. And I used her shade Le Bronze. But I did use the Wet n Wild highlighter. I think it's called Crown on My Canopy or something like that. I have it listed down below. But that is very similar, even though the Artist Couture one is more, not glittery. It's more of a sheen to it, if that makes sense. And I only use a tiny bit because I just wanted a little bit to be like a base, which I should have did I should have reversed it and do the Wet n Wild first as a base and then do a little bit of the Le Bronze on top. But it still turned out very nice and pretty. It still looks good. I like the way it turned out. And yeah. So if you want to see how I got this look, then stay tuned and keep on watching. So I'm going to start off by priming my skin, and I'm going to be using the NYX First Base Primer Spray. I really like this. This reminds me of the Smashbox Photo Filter Primer Water. It's like a dupe for that. And I just let that dry, and then I go in with the NYX Angelville primer, and I did use a lot. It looks like I'm putting lotion or sunscreen on my face, but I made it work. I blended it out, like rubbed it in, because you can't have too much primer on your skin. More primer the better. So now I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. This is my favorite. You know, I use this in almost every video. And I'm just going to buff this in with this chubby brush. So now I'm going to prime my eyelids, and I'm going to be using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance eyeshadow primer. This is really nice. I did use a lot, so I would definitely just suggest using like a very tiny drop when you're using this primer. But it is a very good primer. It doesn't cause any creasing or anything, and it's really good if you want to do like bright colors too. And I'm going to go in with the Morphe 35C palette, I believe, and I'm going to go in with this pale brown shade, and I'm just using this as my transition color. Now I'm going to go in with this more like red tone eyeshadow. I actually went in with the one next to it. I didn't remember that I put it on that first one. I know they all look the same in the palette, but they're actually very different once you put them, like if you swatch them or even put them on your eye. So now I'm going to take these 2 grayish shades, One is like a gray black and the other one's just like a dark gray. And I'm just going to take this and kind of work it into my outer crease and like the outer part of my eye, because this is where I basically want to focus like the more dramatic part of this look. I didn't really want to bring it into my inner corner, because when I do that sometimes and then cut out the like a semi cut crease or a cut crease, it just looks weird. So I just didn't bring it all the way over, but I did go back in with that first brush just to blend the black out. Yeah, blend the black out. That sounds so weird, but I blended that out, and then I went in with whatever's left on that brush that I used to mix the two grays. Not black, really, it's gray, but I used whatever's left and I lightly dragged it almost into my inner corner, not all the way, like half, a little bit more than halfway, because like I said, I didn't want to blend it all the way in. And now I'm going to go in with my Maybelline concealer, and I'm going to be using this to cut out a semi-cut crease. And I just use a small detailer brush, and I'm just going to speed through this because this is just better if you watch this than try to explain it, if that makes sense. And then to set where I just cut out that crease, I'm gonna go in with this Kylie Cosmetics holiday palette, and I'm gonna take this silver shade out of this. You can go on with any shimmer eyes. Oh my god, I can't even talk. Silver eyeshadow that you have, or you can even do the Urban Decay um palette. I don't even know what the palette is. I think it's the graffiti palette, something like that, and use the gray out of that. But I like this one better because it's more like sparkly. But I am so happy this look came out looking good, because like I said in the beginning, my past videos have been looking so terrible. So I'm so glad this came out looking good. So now I'm going to go in with this shade. It looks white, but it's actually just like a light gray. And I'm just going to be using this to blend where the semi-cut crease stops and where the two gray colors meet, just to like give it like a more blended look. And now I'm going to take a very small crease brush, and I'm going to take some of the actual black out of the palette, and I'm just going to put this on the very outer part of my eye. And it's really not that much on the brush, it's very little on the brush, and I just use that to blend it in. And now I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows with the Anastasia Dip Brow in the color Ebony. But I'm just going to speed through this because, like I said before in one of my old videos, eyebrows are different for everybody, and it's really hard to follow a tutorial when everybody's eyebrows are different. And yeah, so now I'm just going to use this NYX concealer, the HD concealer, and I'm just going to use this to highlight my face. I'm just going to put this under my eyes, my chin, forehead, my cupid's bow. And once that's blended out, I'm just going to take the Tarte concealer, only because I want it to be a little bit more bright. This is the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and I only put like a little tiny bit where I want it to be more bright, and I just blended that out. And now I'm just going to set everywhere that I highlighted using the Sasha Buttercup setting powder. And I really do like this. You only need a tiny bit of this. Like, as you can see, I'm blowing off the sponge after I dip it into like the jar, because I didn't want to use that much powder. So now I'm going to be setting my face using the Black Radiance face powder, I believe this is called. I'll have it listed down below, but I really do like this face powder. I've used a different color, but the other color was too dark for me, but I got a lighter color, and this is really nice. It's actually like a lot of coverage with this powder, and this powder is like less than $5, I believe. I want to say it was like 4 something or $3, something like that. But it's very cheap, but it's very, very good. To contour, I'm gonna be using the Nika K contouring duo. I'm gonna take the lighter shade, and I really use this as like a bronzing shade for my face. I don't really use this one to contour. That's why I'm using like a more fluffier brush, and I'm just gonna put this on my cheekbones and my forehead. No, I can't sleep alone. Kiss me like you love me for life, even if it's only one night. Now I'm gonna take a more precise contouring brush and that darker shade out of the same contouring duo, and I'm going to use this to mainly contour my cheeks, because this shade is what I use to contour my face more, but I don't go on with this initially because it gets too dark and it just makes my face look weird. Now I can't sleep alone. Now I can't sleep alone. For highlighter, I'm going to be going in with the Jackie Aina and Artist Couture highlighter in the color Le Bronze, but I'm going to be using a second highlighter which you can use in place of this, so you don't have to worry about it looking for it online because it is sold out and it is limited edition. I think it's from like a holiday collection, I want to say. But yeah, I'm just going to use this to highlight my cheekbones, cupid bow, and my nose. And I only use a tiny bit of this. I'm barely using any on the brush. It's whatever's left in the cap from when it's been open. But now I'm just going to go on with the Wet n Wild highlighter. I'm going to have the name of it listed down below because I think it's called Crown of My Canopy or whatever. But this is basically the same thing as the Artist Couture one. The Artist Couture one is just more, has more sheen to it. It's more like bright. I don't know how to describe it. It's just more better, if that makes sense. But now I'm just gonna go in with the blush duo by Nika K, and I'm gonna take the light pale shade and I'm gonna lightly dust this onto my cheeks. And then I forgot to highlight my brow bone, so I'm just going to take that Wet n Wild highlighter and I'm just going to use a very small brush to do that. And then to smoke out my lower lash line, I'm going to take this dark gray out of the palette and I'm just going to just smoke out the lower lash line. And then I'm just going to go into that reddish burnt shade that I use in my crease. I'm just going to use this to blend out the black. I didn't use that much on the brush, only use a tiny bit at a time. And I just use that to blend it out just so it doesn't look so harsh. Tell me that I haven't changed. Just tell me that I haven't changed. Then for lips, I'm going to go in with the NYX lip liner in the color brown. And I'm just going to use this to lightly overline my top lip and like line the rest of my lips. So to fill in my lips, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild liquid catsuit lipstick. I think this is a matte lipstick, I'm not sure, in the color Give Me Mocha. I really do like this as like a nude. It feels so comfortable on the lips. I don't know if this is supposed to be considered a matte, but it does dry down matte, but it's not like drying like ColourPop is. But for like $4 or $5, this is like the bomb from CVS. And then I'm gonna go in with another color in the color Nudist Peach. I really like this, and I'm just using this to lighten the color just a little bit. But these two colors together make like this really it's like the perfect peachy pinky nude, and I really do like it. So this is basically it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this look and this video, and if you did, please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like on your way out. And as always, I will have links on the screen so you can be able to subscribe to my channel and check out my latest video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.